Burnout Paradise. Look at this. Oh, yes.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no super chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them. Collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Burnout Paradise. Look at this. Oh, yes. What happened? How did I get to play this game? Let me tell you, it was all because of chicken wings. Well, guys, after the COVID, I can't taste anything. I can taste some things at the back of my throat. And sometimes I get aftertaste of things, unfortunately, mostly medicine. It's kind of weird. But anyway, I decided to follow my doctor's instructions, and they had this therapy where you taste different flavors, so on and so forth. I did the orange thing. It didn't work. My smell is really, really stunted. But anyways, let me get to the story real quick. I wanted to maybe try out barbecue wings. Maybe that would come through, right? So I went there dressed like this. And the guy behind the counter looked at me and he was like, SpongeBob eyes, complete SpongeBob eyes. And before I could even say anything, the guy was like going into his memories of the Xbox 360. So then we just started talking, and I started telling him a little bit about myself. And I never tell people about my channel, guys. I don't know why. I just never bring it up. But I talk about the games, And he started telling me about how he loved Burnout Paradise when it first came out, and he really wanted to play it again, and he didn't know anything about the Game Pass or anything. So there I am explaining to him the Game Pass, how it works, how the games are now updated and the graphics are even better, and he's like, what? And I said, you don't have to wait to get an Xbox Series X, because, obviously he's working in fast food. I said, you can buy a used Xbox, dude, and hop on it right away. And he's like, really? And I'm like, really? So because of that, I started playing this game. Now, let's look at it in the present day, and let me tell you why it's a great game for dads, because of this conversation I had with this young man. I had to come home and play the game, right? What is it that he loves so much about this game? And let me just tell you, I like it.
So I really, really like this game, and man, it takes you back, right? When EA was just a different company from what they are today. And all these games that they publish, man, it's nice to go back, and I'm glad they're really, really focusing on giving us the retro games that they used to have via their service, and now that it's included in the Game Pass, well, it just makes it all the better, right? Because we can go and back and enjoy games, guys, and I tell you, go look at that back catalog. There's a few titles in there that are worth replaying, and I'll make some more videos on those also. But anyway, let me get back to the story. So he started telling me why he enjoyed the game. And one of the things that I'm always looking for, guys, is games that I can play when I get home, and games that I can share with my friends, like if they ask me, would it be a good game to play when I get home? Now, gamers my generation, I'm just generalizing here, guys, but casual gamers of my generation don't really like playing phone games or anything like that. It's usually, a dad getting out of work and they just want to distress for a few minutes, right? And it's just probably because, some games are just perfect for dad because they just want to, or mom, whoever's working, it doesn't matter. I think when you're working, regardless of who you are, you get stressed and you need to come home and just decompress for a little bit. Especially when you have a tough day. It's nice to, wreck a few cars, do a lot of racing. And I remember doing that when I had the PlayStation 1. It played like Twisted Metal a lot, one of our favorite games. And I used to play a lot of racing games because back in the day, they would be the ones that go on sale first, and I would always have them, Gran Turismo, et cetera, right? And I'm always on the lookout for games to recommend for people who just want to play it for half an hour, right? Not everybody wants to grind on a game for hours and hours and hours, I do for certain games, but for something casual, just pick up and go and come back to it, and really get into it in bits and pieces, which is the way I do a lot of my gaming. This is a perfect game. For people that just want to unwind for a little bit, it's a perfect game. If your dad, maybe hasn't been into gaming for a while and you want to show him something, this would be one to show him. Especially the soundtrack. I'm not playing it here, guys, because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but it's, Guns N' Roses, and it'll take them back. But the racing is pretty good. Car wrecking is pretty good. Whenever you're driving a car and you make somebody crash, there's just something cathartic about it. But what really the story is about, the story that I wanted to tell is, how sometimes when I wear my gaming stuff outside, people always connect. Whether it's Xbox or anything else, people start talking about good memories that they had, and that's really cool. That's really cool because you get to connect with more people. You get to share different experiences, and I just found about this game that I never really played. I own it, and I never really played it, and because of this young man that that was giving me the chicken wings, I decided to play it. Now, getting back to the young man, he got so excited about the Xbox and what he could do, and he didn't know about the Game Pass, and here I am being a really good Xbox ambassador, by the way. He got my order completely wrong. But he gave me extra chicken, so I guess it's okay, but he didn't give me my celery sticks or and different kinds of wings, and it was okay. At the end of the day, it's the memory that counts, right? And he was able to share his gaming memory with me, and I was able to share the Game Pass with him. Hopefully he's going to be able to get it, and it really opens a door for a lot of people that maybe don't have the means to, buy an Xbox Series X, and just have a used Xbox One. You can buy them for cheap right now, for cheaper than they used to go, because everybody's trying to get rid of them so they can get their Xbox Series X. And I figure by the end of the year, it's even going to be cheaper. So if you want to get something for Dad, I'm telling you, the Game Pass and Xbox One, it's a great combo, and it's my recommend. I really enjoy this game. I want to give it a 7.5 as first impressions, because I really haven't played it all that much. But I love the fact that you get your own license out, and I was able to put my logo in there. So that's pretty cool. Alright guys, I will catch you on the next one. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And remember, there's many charities out there that you can give to. Make the world a better place. Share your happiness with somebody else. And remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. Take care. New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.